Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to Socially Accepted. This is episode 4. Thank you guys for following us so far. If this is the first time you're watching, just kick back and enjoy yourself. Ken, how's your week been? How's your week been?
It's been alright. I don't really do much. I just had a job interview the other day. Well, not really an interview. I know I was gonna get the job, but so I'm gonna start working in another kitchen.
Okay.
Great. And other than that, I don't do nothing. I didn't do nothing special.
People don't believe this man. He's probably, I'm not saying this because he's one of my friends, but he plays it off really well. He's actually one of the hardest working people that I know. Whether he thinks so or not. Did you do any tattoos this week?
Did I? Yeah, I did tattoos this week. What did I do? Oh, I did some Japanese letters down on his back.
For me, I actually just got offered another job, so I'm really happy about that. My fingers are crossed. I'm hoping everything goes through well because I can definitely use the extra cash.
Where's that? Where's this at?
It's for a local cable company. It's nothing special, but it's definitely a pay upgrade. Alright.
I seen a turkey. A turkey.
Where? By your house?
Crossing the street. Crossing the street while I'm driving to work.
That's right. In New Jersey, we have wild turkeys crossing the street.
It looked like a baby raptor. I almost crashed to a mailbox. I didn't know what the hell it was. You don't understand. I'm driving and I'm like, what the hell is that? It was like, it didn't even have the neck. It didn't even have the neck. I swear it didn't have the neck. It just looked like, I don't even know. It was crazy. I'm like, what the hell is that?
And you're positive it was a turkey.
If it wasn't a turkey, it was a baby raptor. And I don't think it was a baby raptor. It had to be a turkey. It just didn't have the shit there. Recently, I was watching the news. And I heard that they were extending air traffic controllers. They were extending their sleep time, I guess. I think it was 8 hours before, now they're extending to 9 hours or whatever. Because it's been a trend of air traffic controllers falling asleep on the job. And you don't really want that because, you know, they're like, they're controlling the air traffic, you know. So you don't want them to fall asleep. So they've extended their work at their sleep hours. They're in between hours, between times they have more sleep. So they shouldn't fall asleep. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But then I read another story about an air traffic controller who got suspended. But it wasn't falling asleep. He was watching a movie while he should have been controlling the air traffic, right? They knew he was watching the movie because his headset, his radio, it was stuck on, like the speaker mode. And it was just stuck on for like 3 minutes. And with it being on, he couldn't hear anything. But everybody who was in his, like, it's not just like to one plane, it's to everybody. Everybody who was in his airspace heard the movie he was watching.
So nobody wanted to do anything about this, or could they not do anything about it?
He couldn't hear them. Like, all he heard was the movie, and all they heard was the movie. They didn't know if there was a plane coming. They just knew Samuel L. Jackson was in the background talking about snakes on the plane and shit.
Some motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Nah, that scares me because when you're on a plane and you're, like, it's not like one life is in your hands. Like, everybody's life is in your hands. And if you're doing some dumb shit like that, I think you deserve...
And for a Samuel L. Jackson movie? What the fuck? Really? It wasn't even Denzel. It wasn't John Q. He was watching Cleaner.
Ah! That's right. Out in Phoenix, Arizona, men are biting dogs. Men are biting dogs, people! Out in Phoenix, Arizona, a 33-year-old man is now suing the state and the town of Glendale. A police dog attacked this man. In self-defense, he bit the dog back. Now he's suing Phoenix and Glendale for $200,000, and then he's suing the state of Arizona for $250,000.
So, what you're telling me is, he bit the police dog because the police dog bit him.
Exactly. And he's saying,
if that's a dog's job, like, that's like you biting somebody at Burger King because they flipped your burger. That's what they're supposed to do. The dog is supposed to bite you. You're a criminal. You can't just bite the dog back. And technically, that's the officer. Like, you kind of assaulted an officer. You can't really hit a police dog, and let alone bite a police dog.
You know what? You can clearly tell when people just did some dumb shit and they don't want to admit to it, because In no way, shape, or form. Sir, if you have YouTube in jail, I hope you're watching this. You're wrong. You just can't go around biting officers.
You can't bite. You can't do that.
Okay, in trending topics this week, we're actually going to go over more than one. The first one, lies people tell. Lies people tell. Baby, that looks great on you.
Lies people tell. Yeah, I'm gonna call you right back. Just give me a minute.
Lies people tell. Oh, you text me? I didn't even get that message.
I know that was. Lies people tell. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready at 8:30.
This one, I can't date you. Kenny, go.
Is that a sidekick too? I can't date you. Can I go half on your prom bid? I can't date you. No, for real. I can't date you. Next topic, you need to get a life. Come on. Let me go. Come on.
Bobby Christina, you need to get a life.
Nick Cannon, you need to get a life. Or that.
This trending topic, you deserve to be single. If you're one of those dudes that constantly shouts out in the club, money over bitches, and you know damn well you don't have either one, you deserve to be single.
If you have a high school diploma and you are more than 2 years into college and you're still shopping at Joy Sesame, you deserve to be single.
Ladies, in the year of 2011, if you're still wearing Air Forces, you deserve to be single.
Mid tops with the lazy strap, specifically.
If you're one of those guys that still approaches girls in the mall, like, hey yo, ma, shorty,
sweet A,
yo, let me holler at you real quick. You deserve to be single.
If you're the girl who turns around and responds to it,
yo, ma, you deserve to be single.
yeah. Our fashion pick this week comes from a brand called Duffers of St. George. It's in a British, English, UK, whatever. It's a brand from England, from London. Most of their stuff is like very collegiate, so it's like a lot of varsity looking type stuff and cardigans and things of that nature. But specifically, my pick for this week is a windbreaker called a First Gear. Their First Gear jacket.
Okay.
But it's a all red windbreaker, and it has like cream details. So the drawstring is like a cream color. It almost looks white, but it's off white. It's cream. Drawstring. The logo here is like a creamish color. Like I said, it's a European brand, so it's gonna run you €39. For those who don't have a currency converter on deck, that's equal to about $57.
Would you say this windbreaker is more so for the spring, fall, or you can utilize it all year round?
I mean, it's a light jacket. You can wear it in the spring. Not these springs we've been having because it's cold as shit. But that's pretty much what it's meant for. It's a very light jacket. It's waterproof, windbreaker, so you can battle those April showers. You know.
Our song pick for this week is "Find the One." It's from a band based out in LA now. The name of the band is Too Much Young.
Too much?
Too Much Young.
Too much?
They're originally from the Poconos. They recently moved over to California to just further their music career. How do you feel about this song in particular from Too Much Young?
I actually like the song. When it started, it reminds me of Colin Monroe. I don't know if you guys have heard Colin Monroe, but the actual singing part of it reminds me of a Colin Monroe type song, and the rapping with the band. It's always refreshing. Sometimes refreshing, but they seem to
mesh well.
Yeah, they mesh well. It has a good feel to it. It's not too hip hop and it's not too rock. It's like just right in the middle. I guess that's pop, but it's just right there. So it has a good feel to it.
A few of the guys from the band actually reached out to us. They happen to be supporters of the show, so thank you guys. a ton for supporting us over from LA. When you guys get out here for your East Coast tour, we'll definitely come out and show you guys love. So once again, this is...
I quit. Oh, fuck this show tonight.
So once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 4 of Socially Accepted. We appreciate everything. Shout outs to Fanny, Shari. Please feel better, Shari. I know you messed up your leg once again.
You just need to stay out of cars.
To all of you that do celebrate 420, I hope you enjoyed it this year. That's going to end our segment. Peace. We'll see you next time.
420 is a holiday. You need to get a life.
Once again, our song of the week is Find the One by Too Much Young. Enjoy.
If I can find the one I want, if I can find the one, if I can find the one I want, if I can find the one, if I can find the one I want, if I can find the one, if I can find the one I want, it could be you, oh, it could be you.
Or your friend to the left, you're looking kinda weird when you're next to them queers. Should be standing over here with the best. Other girls get kicked to the curb with no fear or regret. I like them headstrong, never gassed up, but still hot enough